Hi, this is Brian Resney, President of Resney Wealth Management. I'm bringing you a special update about the 5 warning signs of bad investment advice. If one of these show up in your portfolio or you're recommended one of these products, you should definitely get a second opinion and your red flag should go up extremely high. I'm going to talk about the issues that I find often with investors. We receive dozens of phone calls every single week, not only through our radio show, but emails that we receive in our office with my staff. And these come from people just like you. Seniors, people 70, 80, 90 years old sometimes, people in their 30s and 40s also. And these are questions that come in all the time. And I'm going to cover the 5 major warning signs that I find often. The bottom line is this. If the advice you're getting is not in your best interest, it's not advice at all, it's sales. So warning sign number 1. If you are not dealing with a fee-only registered investment advisor through the SEC, okay, or the local state, if they're not a registered investment advisor, that's the magic word, they are not acting in a fiduciary capacity. So what that means is fiduciary capacity means in your best interest. Most brokers or so-called advisors who take the title of advisor, not registered investment advisor, but advisor, or insurance agent or stockbroker, most of these people are merely salespeople for the products they sell. Now I know you're saying, Brian, I've got this guy, he seems really nice, but if he works for a brokerage firm or a broker-dealer or an insurance company, or he offers free lunch seminars and he sells either variable annuities or any product based upon commission, there's inherent conflicts of interest. That person does not work for you, they work for the brokerage house or insurance company. They sell you investment products and they are not obligated to give you advice that is in your best interest. So warning sign number 1, make sure the advice you're getting is in your best interest. If you're dealing with anybody who earns commission, they're not working in your best interest, they're working under the suitability standard. And basically what that means is if you're suitable to buy a crummy investment, in my opinion, you can buy it. The suitability standard is pretty vague and simple in the fact that it means if you are a growth investor and you buy a growth investment and a broker or an insurance agent sells it to you, it doesn't have to be the best investment. It just has to be suitable within your risk profile. Under the fiduciary standard, when you're dealing with a registered investment advisor, on the other hand, they only can give you advice that's in your best interest and that firm would work for you. So number 1, if you're working with a broker or so-called advisor or insurance agent, they're working under the suitability standard and they're not working in your best interest, nor do they provide investment management. They're simply salespeople that are making recommendations. So realize the advice you're getting may not be in your best interest. It may be in the best interest of the firm that person is working for. Because that person doesn't work for you, they work for the firm they represent product for. Whereas a registered investment advisor who's working fee only works for you and not Wall Street. That's number 1. Number 2 big warning sign, and I see this all the time. If somebody offers you variable annuities, that is one of the most expensive investment products out there. It's great for the so-called broker or advisor, but it's often the worst investment for you, the consumer, because of all the hidden costs and expenses that are buried deep inside that variable annuity contract. At the end of the day, the higher the expenses, the higher the commission to the selling agent, the worse the investment is going to perform for you, the consumer. Number 3 is called the equity index annuity, or as the insurance company or industry has renamed them, fixed equity index annuities, because equity index annuities have gotten such a bad rap. It's the same product. These products are basically a hybrid of a fixed annuity and basically have surrender periods often as long as 22 years. These products are horrific and they're often sold to unsuspecting seniors as the savior of guaranteed investment returns. Unfortunately, what often people are told is free money bonuses and guaranteed 8% returns. I hear this all the time. Unfortunately, those are not the true facts. You're not going to get 10% free money. There is no 10% free money that you can actually take on and spend today, and there's no 8% guaranteed return on your money every single year. If you really understood the contract, and if that deceptive salesperson told you exactly how it worked, and you understood it, you would run from most of these products. So that was number 3. Number 4, watch out for structured products or products that are manufactured by the firm that you are working with. If you're working with most broker-dealers or brokerage firms or insurance agents, they manufacture products called structured products that they then sell to you. These products, again, are proprietary products that are sold by those particular firms and often carry stiff expenses and often turn out to be mediocre investments at best. Number 5, non-publicly traded REITs. There are publicly traded REITs that you can buy and sell each and every day that actually have low cost structure. The non-publicly traded REITs are the REITs often sold by brokers or so-called advisors because, again, it lines their pocket higher and has substantially higher internal expense ratio. So what you end up doing is you're buying a product that you can't get out of for maybe 5 or 10 or 15 years on the non-publicly traded REIT side, and often carries severe stiff penalties or expenses internally, which again water down your return. Now, why do brokers or so-called advisors sell non-publicly traded REITs? Because it pays them the highest commission. When you could be offered a publicly traded REIT in an ETF format that would be extremely low cost structure, offer the same benefits, but without the hideous internal expense ratio and the long lockup or surrender period to get your money out. So again, make sure that the advice you're getting is in your best interest. Watch out for variable annuity salespeople, equity index or fixed equity index salespeople. Watch out for structured products or products manufactured by the brokerage house or insurance company you may be working with, and watch out for non-publicly traded REITs. All of these, in my opinion, are harmful to your wealth, but unfortunately, many investors continue to be sold after they go to free lunch seminars or sold products because they make the people selling them make them sound better than they truly are. And unfortunately, you, the investor, failed to read the prospectus and all the details. If you just picked up a prospectus and read the details on a variable annuity alone, and you looked at the internal expense ratio and how these products actually work, I could pretty much guarantee most investors would run from these products if they truly understood what they're being sold. So again, make sure that you're working with a fee-only, SEC registered investment advisor working in a money manager capacity that works in your best interest as a fiduciary. It's estimated less than 2% of all so-called advisors are fee-only, SEC registered investment advisors in a money manager capacity. Most people in the investment business are truly just salespeople or brokers and do not actually manage money and have a lot of hidden conflicts of interest that are going to harm your retirement. This is Brian Resnick. As always, if you have questions about your portfolio or you'd like to talk to our firm about managing your money without the conflicts of Wall Street, call us. We'd love to help you get your portfolio back in tune and in line based upon your goals and objective and in your best interest under the fiduciary standard. Have yourself an extremely profitable week.